Where is the Themyscira? The fabled island of the Amazons, shrouded in myth and mystery, has captivated audiences for generations. In these old tales, the Amazons were warrior women who lived at the edge of the known world. The Themyscira became more than just a background for myth. In the 1980s, with the reinvention of Wonder Woman's origin by George, in various stories the island has apparently moved, been relocated by the gods, or even existed out of phase with our reality, placing it in a parallel dimension. Some interpretations say it's hidden in the Bermuda Triangle, thousands of miles from its original mythological setting. Others suggest it as an island floating in a timeless pocket universe, untouched by the passage of centuries. It is both nowhere and everywhere, a paradise perpetually lost to time, and yet always found in the stories we tell. The real question is not where the Themyscira is, but why we keep searching for it. In these versions, the Themyscira isn't simply in a secret spot on Earth. It is fundamentally disconnected from the map as we understand it. The island was given a more concrete position, somewhere in the Mediterranean Sea. In the 2017 Wonder Woman film, the island is portrayed with lush, rugged coastlines and sweeping marble temples. Filmed in Italy and on the Mediterranean island of Malta, the scenery suggests a locale somewhere between southern Europe and North Africa turquoise waters. Towering cliffs and sun-bleached columns. The film never commits to a firm geography, emphasizing the island's isolation and the impossibility of outsiders finding it, except by fate, going its mythological roots. That is by design. The Themyscira is not just a place, it is a symbolic utopia, untouched by war, where peace, wisdom, and power coexist. It is as much an ideal as a geographic destination, a reflection of humanity's search for a world immune to corruption. If the Themyscira could be visited by everyone, it would lose its magic. Its location must remain inaccessible, ever-shifting, shielded by myth and memory. Here, the Themyscira is envisioned as existing on a magically protected island, the writers seem to suggest, only in the liminal spaces, on the border of myth and reality. Some fans point to the lush Turkish coast, or the forgotten Mediterranean islands, as possible inspirations. Others theorize about Atlantis-like landmasses lost beneath the sea. In every case, there is an acknowledgement that the Themyscira's power lies in its ambiguity, accessible only to those the Amazons permit. The Mediterranean setting also allows for architectural elements, flora, and a climate reminiscent of classical Greece, deliberate reminder of the ties between the Amazons and ancient legends. The comics named it Paradise Island and imagined a place protected from the outside world by ancient magic. Writers envisioned it as hidden by clouds, illusions, or impenetrable barriers, invisible and unreachable to mortals. Early stories were vague about geography, giving readers only hints: a distant island, warm in climate, lush with fauna, and unmarked on any earthly map. It was, in essence, nowhere and everywhere, a dream born of ancient worlds and modern hopes. Some ancient authors placed them near the Black Sea, on the fringes of Scythia, or in the area now known as Turkey. Along the Thermodon River, their home was far removed from Greek civilization, untamed, wild domain purposely set apart from the societies of men. When modern comics adopted the Amazons, these mythic roots deeply influenced how the Themyscira would be depicted. A paradise isolated from the rest of the world. Its very inaccessibility key to its magic and survival. Known primarily as the home of Wonder Woman, the Themyscira stands as an elusive locale, somewhere between legend and reality. But if it were possible to pinpoint its location, where would the Themyscira actually be? The Themyscira's origins lie in ancient Greek mythology. With the advent of Wonder Woman in the 1940s, as Wonder Woman's story evolved, so too did the portrayal of the Themyscira's location. However, comics thrive on creative reinvention, and the Themyscira's position has shifted over time, sometimes with little explanation. The cinematic universe and animated series follow suit. Yet, the precise location of the Themyscira remains tantalizingly undefined. Could the Themyscira exist in our world? The simple answer, then, is this. The Themyscira is where myth meets imagination, hidden away precisely because we need it to be.